Hey yo, what's up everybody? Just a quick update. Um, Everything's good, man. Everything's blessed. Just reading in Job today, chapters 1 to 3. Um, what happens when our pain becomes a pride that begins to poison our faith? And when things really get hectic and we really need faith, it's been poison. It's been slowly dying on us without us realizing. As I read the book of Job, I see a man who could choose to allow his pain to poison his faith, but instead he allowed his pain to lead him to the Lord, closer to the Lord. For many of you that have been following for a while, you know that I've lost my father and my grandmother to drug addiction this past year. And I also lost my daughter 4 years ago, a day before her due date. I've been on this journey of pain, pride, and pleasure. And what I mean by that is the pain that I once endured from losing my child became a pride in which I began to find pleasure in the poison which I was consuming. I'm not trying to be smart, I'm not trying to be all rhyming with the wordplay, it just so happens to be like that. But I believe that this pain in which I'm speaking about, many people know what I'm talking about. You go through a pain so immense, so deep, so strong, so powerful, so hard. It's like, how am I going to get through this? How am I going to push through this? How am I going to overcome this? Let's get into the book of Job. Let's get into the book of Job and begin to see what the Lord speaks to us, as we read through the life and conversations of a man going through immense pain, while at the same time having friends who are judging him by his actions rather than his character. I know many of us go through that as well, myself. Many people say I went through what I went through because I was in sin. I don't believe I serve that type of God. The Bible says that it rains on the just and the unjust, which means that good or bad happens to both good and bad people. It has nothing to do with our actions. God's love has nothing to do with our actions. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. John 3:16 and Romans 5:8 tells us. But God demonstrates his own love towards us, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Or another translation say, while we were still his enemies, Christ died for us. Bless and be blessed with this. Good day, guys.